Hey folks, so I'm about to get ready. Um, so this is playthrough, well, not really playthrough, but start number 3, I think, for me. So I've started a couple of times before, and yeah, the initial stages are actually the most enjoyable, I think, in Elite Dangerous. So yeah, it's actually quite fun to get back into doing things like um, building up building up a fleet, um, getting uh, getting the engineers all unlocked. I think that's actually one of the most fun aspects of the game, and because you have to do a whole variety of different things to get it done. Um, and yeah, the least fun is actually probably building up reputation and things like that. But that's something else. That's something else we can worry about later. Um, so, all right, we'll get into it. Okay, so go to open. So all I've basically done so far is the initial tutorial and the one of the first missions. So when you start up, you get a couple of options to join. Well, to take a couple of missions for like I think about like $10,000 a pop type thing. And I think that's good training initially. Like if you haven't done anything in Elite Dangerous before, it's good to learn the mission mechanics because that does become quite important later. Um, but initially, I've got another way of making money. I'll show you a little bit later. First, I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I've done in the way of squadrons. Yeah, so I've joined Federal Liberal Command Squadron, which is a part of well, it's a power play group. A few years ago, I was quite actively involved in power play. I haven't been so much these days, but yeah, I'm going to get back into it a little bit later. Um, Even if you aren't really interested in that power play side of things, it is good to join up with at least one of these groups, and when you do power play type stuff, focus on that. It's good to meet other people who are playing the game. It's good to get advice, ideas, things like things like that. Um, yeah, and it does make it a lot more fun, I think. So yeah, yeah. There's quite a few of the um, there's quite a few subreddits on that. So yeah, take a look at that when you can. Um, and another thing to do. That said, um, so there's another part of power play. Um, Probably the reason most people will do power play is to get some of the bonus items that you can get. So, um, yeah, I'll just bring up a couple. So, yeah, so these are some of the different power play groups. Um, yeah, I'm normally with these guys, Federation Felicia Winters group. Um, but yeah, but not right now. But because of the mechanic with it, you can change, yeah, you can change groups and things like that. But I'll get onto that a little bit later. Right now, my rank's too low to join a group, so don't even need to worry about it. All right, so what I'm going to start off doing actually is looking for resource extraction sites, and then going into them and doing some bounty hunting in a Sidewinder. Now, starting off in the basic ship sounds a bit like suicide, doesn't it? But what you do is you basically just go near all the basically the police ships that are in the area, and scan a target that they're firing at, like just passively scan, just highlight it, and yeah, shoot along with them, and it gets you some big bucks. So yeah, we'll go do that. So right, make sure. So yeah, I'll go to, might even just go to one of the regular ones. If I go to low, then yeah, there's not going to be too many baddies popping up, and it's going to be a little bit boring. So yeah, we'll go to that. Just regular resource extraction site, reasonably nearby. So that's about 300 light seconds. Right. So for the moment, I've got auto launch and all that good stuff. Super cruise. Later on, I'll probably remove. Well, depending on the ship, I remove auto launch and super cruise. The super cruise assist, sorry. What I'll do instead of Super Cruise Assist is basically I've got 2/3 engine bound to one of the buttons on the keyboard, and
frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, if you go to 2/3 thrust, then you don't. Well, it's a little bit trickier than just having Super Cruise Assist on, but it's also you've got a free slot. So
hull integrity compromised.
Oh, I thought there was a site nearby. Oops. So that was a rookie mistake. So yeah, general bit of advice, don't fly into rings, because that'll happen. And then you'll have a long cooldown on the frameshift drive. So yeah, that's what you call a rookie mistake. That's what happens when you don't play the game for a while. Never mind. Okay, frameshift drive's almost recharged.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, it's 10 AM New Zealand time, so I'm needing my coffee. Hopefully with a bit of caffeine in the system, I won't do anything silly like that again. Fingers crossed. Elite doesn't require quite the same amount of twitch reflexes as, like, say, Squadrons or a few other games. So, alright, now try and find the good guys, or the local police at least. See? So that's System Authority vessel. So we're basically going to stick with him.
Scan detected.
He's going to scan me and just see, yeah. Oh, I see you all, huh? So this guy is probably a baddie. Oh. Okay, so they're firing on this guy. Oh. So yeah, so this guy is almost dead.
Target shields offline.
Now I've got to get in range. So, alright, boost. Alright, so he's wanted. And just like that, $61,000. Pretty good, huh? And we got another one. All right. So the key is making sure that. Oh, really? The key is making sure that you don't fire until you get that wanted in the bottom left corner. Until you see that hold fire, because otherwise you'll become wanted, and that will be bad. Everyone will start firing at you, and yeah. Oh, that guy before, see? He's about to blow up. So that's all good. Oh, also, I mean, this really shouldn't have to be said, but don't shoot the police unless you really want them to die. I've got my finger off the trigger to make sure. I should actually just retract weapons at the moment. So, yeah, this guy is just out here mining. He's, yeah, as you can see, he doesn't have a wanted thing on him, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, he's probably another miner. This guy, no. Yeah, no, he's a miner. Got a salt ship. What's the salt ship doing? Oh, no, he's being shot at. See, so he's wanted. Just wait until his shields are a little bit lower before we engage, because we don't want him to engage us. Because if that happens, he'll probably kill us pretty quickly. Federal assault ship is a pretty nimble ship. It's quite. Yeah, I've used it for hunting thargoids. It is seriously useful. So I'm actually going to target the shield generator. These guys are taking way too long. So. Shields are back up. So now I've got to help these guys. Take your shields down. Kill them. Ah! Now he's trying to kill me. Ah! Don't want that. Yes. See? Ah! Wait, what? Why am I being shot at? Ah, this is not good.
Internal damage. Hull integrity critical. Under attack. Eject. Eject. Eject.
Must have accidentally shot someone. See what I mean? Yeah, that's what I was saying about not shooting the cops. Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So yeah, aside from the whole shooting cops thing, that went pretty well. Right. So system authority vessel, that's what we want. Do not shoot. I could wait for everyone else to engage him. Or I could just fire up. I mean, I've got a good shot right here. That's great. This is going to take a while. I really should have just waited until cops started shooting at him. Ow!
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Hull integrity critical. Eject. Eject. Eject.
So yeah, so don't shoot at cops. Wait until cops start shooting. It's a good thing these starting sidewinders are free, because otherwise I would have embarrassed myself. Well, no. Oh, yeah, that's important. Never fly without a rebuy. Alright, so you see on the left here, there's a rebuy cost. So that's basically your insurance excess. And you want to make sure that your balance is always greater than your rebuy costs. Otherwise, you'll basically lose your ship. You can buy it with a few less things on it, but it really just don't bother. Always, yeah, never fly without a rebuy. Always fly without a rebuy? No, never fly without a rebuy. Okay, take 3. That first one was going well. That second one was, I just got greedy. So, yeah. That wasn't so bad.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, it's not so bad because I know what I did wrong. And I showed the world what I did wrong. It's fine. Jeez. So, alright. Let's find the cop. We found the cop.
Scan detected.
Instead of going off and doing our own thing, because we're in a sidewinder. Goodness. Oh, he's already shooting something. Who's he shooting? This guy. So he's wanted.
Target shields offline.
So basically by scanning that guy I can I've been able to get some data that I can use for engineering. That's something for a little bit later. Something for another time. Let's just kill this guy first. Without shooting the cops. Oh yeah, don't shoot cops, don't shoot people that aren't wanted. You will become wanted. Yay.
Scan detected.
They're scanning me, which is a pretty good sign that they're probably baddies. This one's definitely a baddie. So, wait until he's wanted. See, okay, he's wanted. And he's wanted. This guy's also wanted.
Target shields offline.
Alright, I'm going to wait until there's a little bit more damage in this guy, because these chieftains are pretty beefy. So, yeah, just waiting until they've got a bit more damage. Alright, probably safe to engage him. Upwards. And boom. And he's drop chaff, so with gimbaled, that means I can't shoot. Or he's basically just scrambled my targeting rate.
Target shields online. Target destroyed.
Go. And we've got another one there.
Target shields online.
Alright, so he's
Target
wanted.
shields
So
offline.
engaging.
Target destroyed.
More easy money. As long as I don't shoot cops. Guy.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
So, in the space of a couple of minutes, that's 200, yeah, close to $200,000. Credits, whatever. I'm not seeing any other, well, any cops around. So, I'm seeing a whole bunch of fire around here, though. So, someone's shooting at someone. So that's definitely a cop. That's probably a baddie, but we wait until we get the wanted.
Target shields offline.
So I'm going to target his shield generator, because this guy... Vultures are pretty tough. They're good. Good solid... I think they're technically a small fighters. And basically he has two large hardpoints. Alright, so he's trying to run away. Don't want that. Failed. Ah. Here we go. Let's go. Ooh. It's a microfighter.
Target shields offline.
Come on.
Target
Here
destroyed.
we go. 2 shots and $75,000. Thank you very much.
Scan detected.
Shoot this. Yeah, that's close. He did. Bad to scan me.
Target shields offline.
Here we go. Easy.
Target destroyed.
Might actually be a good idea to drop off these bounties. Alright, so we're closing in on Mawson's Dock. Which looks like it's not obscured. It's actually quite hard to tell. Yeah, so we would have ended up going through that ring again, and as we demonstrated earlier, going through rings doesn't work. Crash into them.
LAC Bravo, Uniform Romeo. This is an independent star system, Commander. Request docking permission prior to touching down. Duration authorized. Set down on landing pad 4-3. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
What's left gas? Well, it was supposed to be cats and dogs. Just a little bit worried. I've got a few things to do outside early tomorrow morning. Alright, worry about that in a moment. Right now, cashing these bounties.
Contact. Clear to disembark.
Okay, so now we've got the contacts up. So now we need to go to authority contact and redeem all bounty vouchers. And just like that, with the mount, yeah, we've got $1 million. Might even enough money for that Cobra. All right, so this is the one that we really want to go to next. You know what? Might as well buy it now. Yeah, so this is what I will eventually turn into a mining ship. So yeah, let's get this this one now. So store current ship.
Incoming message.
So yeah, so if we exchange the Sidewinder, we don't get anything for it, and we lose a free Sidewinder, so no. Sidewinders is still fun later on. Fun to do things in the starship always, so yeah, we'll play around with that later. But yeah, now we've got our first serious ship, Cobra. So yeah, so now I've got a promotion to mostly harmless. So that's the first combat rank. And more importantly, I can pledge myself to one of the powers. And I've got a invitation from Todd McQueen, who's one of the engineers. This guy specifically does, I think, railguns and multi-cannons, so Gatling guns. And so he's one of the first engineers that we're going to unlock. But we'll do that a little bit later. Right now, we need to do what we can for outfitting of this Cobra. Thought I had a few more paint jobs, but never mind. We'll worry about this later. For now, I'll do that 25. Weapon detailing. Yep. So, yeah. Previous run-throughs of I bought weapon detailing. That can be bought with the ARX in-game currency, which can also be bought with real money, as well as earning it in-game. You can only earn I think about 400 a week in-game. And I mean, for me, like I said, I've got 2,000 hours in this game. I don't mind putting a little bit of extra money here and there in it. Typically, I'll buy for a new ship. I'll buy a new skin, and oh, come on. Do I want it for the Cobra though? Do I want it for every ship? That's another question. Yeah, there's some really neat skins for the Cobra. I think because it's the starting ship, they're trying, or not starting ship, but second to starting ship. This is the first ship that most people will end up buying. Other things we need to worry about, making sure the name is right. So we'll go FL. Pardon me. FLC. Because I'm part of the Federal Level Command Squadron. FLC, the Ute. So, Ute's a term for a utility vehicle in New Zealand, Australia. And yeah, like that's really, for me, that's what your first Cobra is going to be. And I call my ships after sort of a group of mates that I have in Battlefield. So Burst Squad. So yeah, and this is my second ship, so that's that. Alright, play around with the nameplates. So I bought a few nameplates. I reckon probably the black. Yeah, that goes best there. Actually, wait, that should be the name ID, so... Let's see the... Yep. Put the same on the other side too. actually there? Because that's a little bit of a darker spot. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, now the serious stuff. Let's buy some things. They've only got basic stuff with this one. Yeah, so there's not a good good range of stuff there. Need to find somewhere where I can get everything I want. So, one moment. So what I might do is just take a look at first Coriolis, which is one of the premier shipbuilding tools, and then look at EDDB, which is yeah, Elite Dangerous Database. One moment, just having a little bit of a faff around. So now, yeah, so here's one I prepared earlier. Right, so okay, so this is what I've set up. Yeah, or what I planned on doing. So I need multi-cannons, mining lasers, a refinery, cargo rack, bi-weave generator, and a few other goodies. Now, especially when you're starting off, I recommend just getting mostly C grade equipment. That's normally your best bang for buck. Not quite as good as performance, or yeah, not quite as good performance-wise as A. Not quite as sturdy as B. Better performance but heavier than D, and better all round but more expensive than E. So it goes A, premier performance but also most expensive. B, sturdiest, also more expensive and heavier. C, best bang for buck. D, your lightest. E, your cheapest. So there's that. So now we need to yeah, find somewhere close by. So that's going to have all these things. So to do that, stations that sell this build. Reference system, Dromi. Nothing much close by. It's disappointing. Because we really need something that's also still in the yeah, still in the sector for or still in the pilots Federation district, like the beginners district. So Federation district. All right. So which ones are in pilots Federation district? This is the beginner zone. Don't quite want to leave here yet. So Tet, Leofael, Azoth, Wolfsagen, Segan, Tomcap, Tights, Sharor, Otogen, Rani. Alright, let's see if any of those names pop up. Yeah, now, so when we go back to this one. Nope, doesn't look like they do. So, it looks like you can't get... yeah, it looks like you can't get the multi-gimbal and the starting district. So yeah, we've learned that too, and I really want those. So might have to, yeah, just might have to leave the cradle. Yeah, that'll be a big deal. First, what I might do is I might go and have some lunch, and I'll be back on later. So I'll wrap this up for now, and yeah, catch you later, folks.